Good evening, hockey fans. Welcome to the Spruce Grove Saints rebroadcast of the November 9th game against the Brooks Bandits, brought to you by Thompson Brothers Construction Group. Alongside Caden Cronowit, the color analyst of the Spruce Grove Saints, I am Brandon Iwanchesh. And Caden, I'll turn it over to you here to kind of set the stage of where these two teams were at this point in the season.
Both teams are having a very strong start to their season. Brooks, in particular, I believe, were 22-0 leading up to this game. They'd already faced off against the Spruce Grove Saints twice in the early parts of the season, which is a bit rare to see all three games played against a South team in less than 2 months before even the halfway mark of the season. Saints, on the other hand, also looking very strong. They dropped 5 games at this point and had played, I believe it was 25 or 26 games in total, a couple more than Brooks, but still, again, very respectable stats. They were about 1 loss for every 5 wins, which is just fantastic if you're looking at from a yearly perspective. That's any coach would be happy with that heading into the finals. So it was going to be an interesting one, to say the least. Brooks, definitely, looking at the historical record, had the upper hand here, especially with a 22-0 streak. So it was definitely one you wanted to go to and see, as these teams have had a bit of a rivalry from the South and the North. They've shown up in the finals more than once in the last few years. So it would have been one that you would definitely want to go to, and both teams were looking fairly strong at this point in their season.
There was also some adversity for the Spruce Grove Saints. They were riding a 2-game losing streak, and only 24 hours before they were handed a loss by the Drumheller Dragons. Can you just speak to that a little bit, Caden, how they were able to bounce back quickly for this one 24 hours later against, like you said, the mighty Brooks Bandits?
And that was actually the first time the Saints all season had dropped 2 games in a row. Leading up to those 2 games, the Saints had actually only lost 3 games all season, and they dropped back-to-back ones, one against the Crusaders, once against Drumheller, and then moved into this one against Brooks. But like you said, they bounced back very quickly, as that Brooks game, the first period, was some of the best hockey the Saints played all season. That was just fantastic execution across the board in that very first period of that game against Brooks. Something you don't see very often is Brooks on the back foot and having to scramble, and in that first period you actually saw a little bit of that. For a team like that, it's a very rare occurrence. Very rarely do they get scrambly, do they kind of fall into desperate measures and just lose structures and failure to execute. And by the end of that first period, Brooks needed to get back in line, and watching this game, I think you'll see that they did do a bit of a better job later on of kind of playing the game Brooks is known to play, but in that first period in particular, the Saints really took it to them, and I think that was a great way for that team to perform after losing back-to-back games for the first time in the season.
I think the comments on the broadcast were that was one of the hardest times we've seen the Spruce Grove Saints forecheck in a very long time, and one of the best periods they played. So you'll see that coming up shortly here in the first period. Caden, this game was also a big night for a couple of the Spruce Grove Saints 16-year-olds. Reid Schaefer scored his first 2 in the AJHL. Sam Popovich also potted 1. Just speak to that a little bit, and those 2 16-year-olds really stepping up for this game.
Yeah, the two WHL commits from the Spruce Grove Saints, both 16-year-olds. It was really good to see those 2 guys step up and have a really good game against one of the Saints' biggest rivals. I would say outside of the Crusaders, that's probably the biggest rivalry the Spruce Grove Saints have, is with that Brooks team. And to get not only your first goal, but your second goal, that's got to feel great for Reid Schaefer. And Popovich as well. Wasn't his first goal in the AJ, but to see him pot one as well, and for the Saints to have 3 goals from rookies. And in fairness, they were quite nice goals, and you can't discount the rest of the team. There was other guys that helped them get those goals. None of those were, I would say, single-man effort points, but still, all those, they need someone to put some finish on them, and both Reid Schaefer and Sam Popovich had the finish to get that puck to the back of the net and help the Saints have a good night against the Brook Bandits.
Well, we hope you're staying safe right now in the current times. Without further ado, here it is, the Spruce Grove Saints versus the Brooks Bandits from November 9th, 2019. Enjoy.
Let's meet our starting goaltenders. They're brought to you by Ian Gordon Goaltending. In goal tonight for the Brooks Bandits, it's Pierce Charleston, committed to Michigan State Spartans, the 2000 from Aurora, Ontario. 18-0 on the season. 2.13 goals against average, .900 save percentage, 1 shutout. And in net tonight for the Saints, Maddie Davis, committed to Denver University, 12-1 on the season, 1.83 goals against, .927 save percentage, 1 shutout, 1 apple for Maddie Davis on the season. Starting lineup brought to you by GS Construction. Cooley out there with Schaefer and Mitchell. On the back end, Cameron Chin and Ethan Edwards. As we are underway, Brooks Bandits in town. Undefeated so far this season. Here comes Mitchell up the ice. Lets it go off the blocker of Charleston, up and into the netting. Saints with a quick chance in the opening 9 seconds.
Great little start there. Nice little seam pass coming up the middle of the ice. Finds Mitchell. He's able to get a quick shot off. Looked like it might have been a little bit of a misread on a face-off play as Jackson Wyatt, former Saint, jumps up in the play and kind of leaves his post on the blue line and gives that opportunity up to Mitchell up the middle.
Face off to the right side of Charleston, goes back below the goal line. Everybody racing to the far side corner. Mitchell back to the blue line. Chin right back down low, looking for Schaefer behind the net. Reed Schaefer looking for his first in the AJ. Back to the point. Edwards lets it go through traffic, blocked up in front. Near side, Ethan Lund shovels it ahead, looking for Hernandez. Leads the Bandits in points as it swept right back inside the Bandits owned by Spruce. Wyatt standing up with Mitchell. Two former teammates going at it. Off the bench is Adam Hall. He's got it down low. Hall near side corner, watched by Jake Lee. London there as well. Clausen at the side of the net, couldn't pick it up as Jake Lee comes away. Lee, right wing side, racing down low as Palut trying to stuff it in as he misses the net. Puck comes around to the far side. Here comes Byro down the ice. Jordan Byro, near side now inside the O-zone. Sends the puck down low. Hall looking for it. Him and Japson battling. Now Clausen with it back to the top. Trenton winds, fire, stopped by Charleston. Rebound there. Comes right back to him. He'll hang on for the whistle. And it's the Saints with some pressure early in this one.
Yeah, it's a start that Bram and the guys drew up. Getting pucks in below the goal line, making the defensemen of the Brooks Bandits go back and play all the way up the ice, 200 feet, and very good job of creating some opportunities. Here you go, Trentham, wide open look there from the blue line. Unfortunately, no traffic in front, and Hall's unable to corral the rebound to get a secondary opportunity. But a real good start here, a real good positive start for the Saints.
Saints back to the blue line. Bodnar-Chuk down low. Japson looking for it. Now in the far corner, Peckford back to the blue line. Bodnar-Chuk drags, fires. One-timer from Gamache. He just missed. Back to go the other way. Carlson's glove side. Japson checked down low by Gangenbach. Puck below the Brooks goal line. Up the wall, Taylor McCarr ran into Peckford. He'll sweep it back down low. Gangenbach chasing. Down the near side corner. Tim Rigo leaves that there. Pappas up the near side wall, but not out. Kept in by the combination of Atchison and Gamache. Atchison, near side corner, checked by Chisholm as the puck comes down low to Rigo. He'll go to the right wing side. Japchin up ahead, caught the skate of Popowich as Brooks is still stuck inside their own zone. Rigo up the far side wall. Sean Chisholm, check courtesy of Cameron Chin. He'll race back and throw it up the wall. Here comes Taylor McCarr up the ice. On the far side, McCarr, long shot, easily sticked aside by Davis. Rims around to the near side wall. There, tangled up with McCarr. Puck comes free to Popowich. Sam Popowich shovels that to the middle. Fighting back to Popowich, back up ahead, looking for a fight, and he was tangled up. Courtesy of David Paluch. Far side fighting. Rims it around to Popowich, near side half wall. Back down low, Nick Lair. Below the goal line, being watched by two Bandits. Wyatt chips that back to the near side corner. Hughes races on that, throws it up ahead, back to the middle. Here comes Jackson White up the ice. Wyatt up the far side inside the Saint zone. Long shot on Matt Davis. Will be caught and held for the whistle. Over 2 gone in this one, no score so far.
Very, very high pace, and obviously just what you'd expect with these two titans of the AJHL, who obviously the last, I think, 10 years, the AJHL banner has not gone in any other building other than the Grand Fuhrer or the Brooks Arena, so it's obviously a very high pace out there. And like I mentioned before, nice positive start for the Saints as they're able to generate a little bit of positive momentum and create some opportunities going the other direction on Brooks.
Lund back inside his own zone up the far side. Cross ice feed. Here comes Connors up the ice. Riley Connors committed to Yale, lost it in the neutral zone, picked up by Mitchell. Mitchell near side, throws it back door. Charleston couldn't quite get to it. Cooley was the backdoor intended target. Schaefer, near side for Trentham. He'll turn, fire the puck down low. Charleston up the far side wall, gave that right to Cooley, tried to fire it, fanned on it, second chance, and that's blocked up by Hughes. Connors off the boards, out to center. Schaffler sweeps it over to Cameron Chin. Up the ice now, Adam Hall got some time. Hall in on goal, lets it go, just missed glove side. As it rims all the way back down inside the Saint zone, racing back is Jordan Byro. Edwards up ahead, gave that right to the tape of Phillips. They'll throw it back inside Saints territory. Edwards still on it near side along with Adam Hall. As the Bandits trying to get it down low, Clausen will chip it up and into the air. Puck got a lot of hang times. It dropped for Japton. Late hit there. As Trey Thomas caught Tanner Clausen. Going to be interference. Saints off to the Access Insurance power play.
One of those iffy penalties, but you give the official the opportunity to make the call, and obviously it's exactly what the near official does here, and got a bit of a pop fly, and Clausen gets hit a little bit late here, as you can see. Puck's gone. Thomas decides to finish his check on a little bit smaller player, and obviously there it is. It's a early power play, and Brandon, like you mentioned in the pregame show, I think this is a crucial point, not only in this game right now, but in the game moving forward, that you want your power play to get rolling here a little bit. You're off to a hot start. The first 4 minutes, you've been able to generate some good opportunities. You want to get rewarded for it, and not let this team kind of stick around.
Tough start. The puck swept all the way back inside the Saints zone. Saints power play on the year 16.95%. Brooks PK ranked first in the league at 88%. Davis sets things up for Gangenbach. He'll wheel around the near side. Colson Gangenbach up the ice. Lots of speed on him as he brings it inside the O-zone. Drew another call there, perhaps, as it's actually going to go against Spruce Grove. Interference as well, and power play is cut well short as Loden Schaffler heads to the bin for Spruce.
Well, very interesting power play breakout there, and Schaffler's pinned up at the far blue line, kind of as a little bit of a decoy. Maybe puts a little bit of a stick on him, but I guess it's tit for tat. He calls the earlier interference call that might have been iffy. That may or may not have been a little bit of an even up call. Didn't see anything too egregious, but like I said, from his point of view, Schaffler standing still, doesn't impede the motion of the Brooks Bandits player a little bit there, so fair enough, it's a good call.
4-4 for a minute 25. Brooks will have 29 seconds of power play after that. Atchison throws the puck down low. Ethan Lund races back. He's got Cooley right on top of him. Rigo, far side for Lund. Mitchell now chasing. Rigo up ahead, finds Krieger. Krieger through the neutral zone. Wheels his way and hands it off. Left side, the intended target was Paluch as the puck ends up in the far corner. Down low, Logan Atchison up the near side wall, off the skate of Mitchell all the way down the ice. This is 4-on-4, so that's going to be icing against Spruce.
This is breakneck speed here early on in this game, and obviously the Saints kind of dictating the play a little bit more than the Brooks Bandits, and you'd like to see them get rewarded here. And the more that Brooks kind of keeps this a 0-0 game, and if they're giving up opportunities to the Saints, it bodes well for them moving forward. But you want to keep pushing forward and try to generate as many opportunities as you can here.
Off the draw, spinning McCarr lets it go. It's stopped by Davis. Puck picked up on the far side by Bodnarchuk. Bodnarchuk shovels that near side. Mitchell at the red line. Pop flies that down low. Bouncing puck, far corner. Jaption up the wall for McCarr to the middle. Here comes James McIsaac. Avoids the check from Lair. McIsaac down the ice, hands it off right side. Winds and fires as Jackson Wyatt sent that one going towards the cage. Caught a stick and goes up and out of play.
Good stick by Brett Trentham, who's turned into a hybrid forward defenseman here for the Saints, the captain of the Saints. And here you can see the interference call again. Obviously, Schaffler just playing a little bit of a pick, gives a free break-in or free zone entry, and obviously the back official there, Braden Arcand, sees that from his perfect vantage point. Anytime you see a guy standing still in the neutral zone, he almost becomes a target for the official's eyes, and unfortunately the Saints get caught.
Trentham far side, still 4-on-4, long shot on, caught and held by Charleston. He'll take the whistle. 20 seconds left on the Bandit call, then they'll have 19 seconds of power play time.
I think one of the positives to take off this start here is just in talking to Brown before the game, he did mention that last night's game lacked a lot of execution, and I find that tonight the Saints are coming out a lot more crisp, a lot more kind of to the point, and making a lot more plays than they did last evening.
Face off to the left of Charleston, grabbed by Nick Lair. Lair in the far corner. Out the half wall, sweeps that to the middle. Edwards backhand over to fight, he'll fire it! And getting a stick on that one was Jaption before it got to Charleston. Near side, Jackson Wyatt with some speed. Stops up in his own zone. Wyatt, former Spruce Grove Saint, left side. Jaption, little toe drag around, fight, caught his skate as the Bandits are officially on the power play. Edwards plays that back. Bodnarchuk throws that towards the bench. Saints got a couple too many on the ice, can't touch it as Wyatt sends that back ahead. Lair will pick that off and send it all the way down the ice. Charleston Leaves that for Rigo. Now Trey Thomas on the far side. Thomas up the ice. Throws that to the middle. The intended target was Jake Lee. That one missed. As that will do it for the short Bandit power play. Trentum throws it up ahead. Here comes Popowich. Out of the box is Schaffler. He'll tip that down inside the O-zone. Down low, Rigo. Around the near side. Paluch couldn't quite corral it as it's picked up now in control of Justin Ross. Ross in his own zone. Wheel his way around. Throws it up the far side wall. Just caught the tape of Hernandez. No icing. Davis fakes the pass. Throws it up ahead now to Hall. Adam Hall up the wall looking for Bauer. Gave it away. Long shot on from the blue line by Paluch. Is stopped by Davis. He'll play it quickly to Chin. Up the near side, Clausen. In front of the St. bench, works his way in, gains the red line, chips out ahead looking for Hall. Rigo tried to send it out. That hit Hall's skates as the puck goes down low. Rigo, near side corner. Up the ice looking for Phillips off his stick all the way down the ice. That'll be icing against the Brooks Bandits. 7 minutes gone, still no score in this one.
Please take a deep breath there, Brandon. There's a lot going on out here as these teams kind of go end to end and not trading too many chances, but you can definitely see the speed of all the guys on the ice in full effect here. And big penalty kill there. You know what? Brooks only had maybe 30 seconds or 40 seconds on that power play to generate anything. But anytime you're able to shut that power play down, you want to take it as a positive and use that momentum moving forward towards the Brooks net.
Off the draw, Gamache let it go. He missed far side. Puck held in though at the line by Trentum. Near side, Ross throws it up ahead. Paluch. And from the Brooks bench, chips that along right to Trentum. He'll go far side, actually hit Gangenback in the back of the legs as it comes right back to him. Trentum trying to go far side for Peckford. Comes to Gamache. He'll throw that right to Tim Rigo. Rigo got the ice near side. Cross ice now. Phillips throws that off. Long shot by Chisholm's blocked up. Now collected by Chin. Bouncing puck makes it outside the St. zone, picked up by Gangenback. Colson Gangenback trying to sweep that to the middle, picked off by Connors. He'll advance that to Phillips. Phillips will backhand that down inside the St. zone. Davis around for Chin. Cameron Chin, far side, cross ice feed, looking for Schaefer. That pass just bounced out of Schaefer's tape as Edwards will throw it back in, but the Saints, one too many players on the ice, are going to head to the box. Too many men call.
You cannot make unforced errors against these guys, and unfortunately they're just a real bad change by the Saints and going to result in a power play here for the Brooks Bandits. And just to kind of touch on those unforced errors, a couple unforced errors, trying to make some slip passes through defenders at the far blue line, the offensive blue line, and you can see how quickly both teams transition the puck, and that's kind of a calling card of both of these clubs as they they've had so much success over the past number of years.
St. PK brought to you by Next Gen Transportation. Good start as they send it down the ice. Saints PK on the season, right behind Brooks at 85%. Bandits have the first-ranked power play at 27%. Near side, Hernandez ran into the linesman. Puck comes down low, so they swept it out in front. Able to get a stick on that one was Trey Thomas as the puck comes out to the blue line. Rigo down his own line, threw that into Cooley shin guards. Puck sitting there as Rigo recovers, throws that far side for Hernandez. Randy Hernandez out of Miami, Florida, enters the zone offside. Bandits got minute 25 left on the power play.
The hockey hotbed. I wouldn't mind being that scout that has to go down to Miami to do a scouting trip.
I don't think they particularly found him in Miami. He's part of the U.S. National Development Program, so I think he was a little more north when they found him. But Summers ought to be good in Miami training for hockey. Yeah,
it wouldn't be bad. We spent a lot of time on the rollerblades.
Road hockey training. Randy Hernandez. Short offseason, though, as, of course, the Bandits won that national championship in May. Hughes up the ice over the St. logo, left wing side. Bring it down inside the St. zone is Chisholm. Sharp angle shot in front. That didn't make it through as it's battered below the goal line and then sent all the way down the ice by a combination of Brett Trentum and Nick Lair.
Great job by the Saints PK to eliminate time and space from these skilled Brooks forwards.
Hughes at his own blue line. Right wing side now entering the Saint zone is Thomas. They'll throw that back door, and Davis slides over, can't get there as the Bandits open the scoring in this one. Quick backdoor feed as Sean Chisholm puts it in. He's got his 8th of the season. Brooks on top 1-0 with a power play goal.
Highly skilled play, and unfortunately you see Ethan Edwards kind of jump up early into that rush, trying to pinch off the Brooks zone entry, and unfortunately kind of gets turnstiled a little bit and highly skilled play. Cross ice, one touch into a wide open net as Matty Davis had squared up for the shot.
Chris Pappas with the one assist as he threw that over to Sean Chisholm as Brooks takes a 1-0 lead. They get that one on the power play. Clausen, near side, leaves that for Edwards. Puck bounce over his stick, picked up now by Connors. Clausen looking for it, given right to Byro. Jordan Byro up the near side looking for Clausen, chipped down low by Hall. Japchin up the far side, that pass missed Reeves as it comes back to Bondarchuk. Atchison up the ice, tipped down low by Peckford. Japchin reverses that for Jackson Wyatt. Wyatt back to Japchin, he's got Clausen right on top of him as well as Ryan Peckford. Up the wall, Reeves to the middle, gave that to Peckford, he's got it now top of the zone. Peckford wheels his way in, throws that down low, Clausen, Peckford shoots, scores! Clausen, Peckford, back of the net, 1-1 tie, Saints answer back in just a minute.
Great play by Peckford, going down low below the goal line to Clausen. Clausen knew where he was going with that puck the whole time, puts it into Peckford's wheelhouse, and he's able to beat Charleston high to the glove side. Great little pop out, finds a little open space and puts it up and over Charleston's glove. A little bit of a knuckle puck, but it eludes the Brooks tendy, and it's a 1-1 game here. Great answer back though, especially after taking that unfortunate bench minor in front of the bench for too many men. You come right back and you're able to pop one back and get this game back to even. Great job.
Assistant number 55, Tanner Clausen.
Clausen picks up the lone apple. Another try from Peckford. That's stopped by the right pad of Charleston as Hernandez has it now near side. Throws that to the middle. Krieger inside the Saint zone. Watched by Chin. Puck goes down low. Picked up by Chin. Up the far side wall. That one just around Gamache as it's sent down low. Hernandez right in front of the net. It comes. Davis dives out. Makes the save as it's chipped up the far side glass, but not out. Kept in by Rigo. Long shot. Hits a body. Goes wide. Gamache. Far side, throws that to the middle. Edwards trying to get around David Paluch. That didn't work out as the puck is swept back out to center. Schaefer, far side for Cooley. He'll skid into it. Cooley wheels his way down low. And a battle with Paluch. Cooley can't grab it. Thomas up the wall for Phillips. To the middle for James McIsaac. McIsaac left side for Thomas. Trey Thomas inside the zone, hands it off. McIsaac, sweet little toe drag as he got around Reed Schaefer, then almost dished it out in front. Up the far side, long shot from the blue line from Lund, trickles in on goal, blocked by Atchison before it got there. Up the middle now, Schaefer on the far side, throws that inside the O-zone. Mitchell chasing. Mitchell, far corner, has control, checked by Lund. Mitchell can't keep control as the three Bandits eventually get control. Wyatt on the far side, kept in by the pinching Bondarchuk. Fighting, tried to sweep it down low, that didn't work out as the puck's below the goal line. Lund over for Wyatt. Jackson Wyatt, left wing side. Phillips, cross corner dump as he takes a bump from Nick Lair. Puck picked up by Atchison. He'll bounce that to the far blue line. Ethan Lund up the middle, gave that right to Clausen. Tanner Clausen back inside the O-zone. Around the far side, Clausen in on goal, lets it go. Stopped by the left pad of Pierce Charleston. McCarr back up the ice the other way. Taylor McCarr inside the O-zone, checked by Clausen. Puck comes to the middle. Chisholm in on goal, lets it go. Catches his stick, goes high and over the cage. McCarr behind the net looking for it. Now Chin hands it off as the Bandits get control for a brief second. Puck goes way in the air. It's picked up now by Sam Popowich, sent near side. Hall down low, Edwards up ahead for Popowich. Pass too hot to handle as it's poked back inside the Saint zone by Riley Connors. Edwards up ahead this time for Byro. Jordan Byro, little dish pass over to Gamache. Rand Gamache checked at this Brooks blue line. Hughes brings it back in. Left side, Pappas couldn't get there in time as a long shot on goal from TJ Hughes is stopped and held by Matt Davis. 1-1 in this one here from the Grant Fear Arena. Sean Chisholm as the marker for the Bandits. Ryan Peckford as the one for the Saints. 1-1 midway through the first. Graham Construction Saints hockey on the Saints Radio Network.
Hey Saints fans, it's me, Tyler Bunz, down here at Grove Dodge. The Saints are back for another exciting season of AJHL hockey, and Grove Dodge is thrilled to be there every step of the way. When you're not cheering on the Saints, make sure to stop by Grove Dodge to receive the best deals on new and used inventory in the Parkland County. Be sure to mention the Saints also to receive a $500 additional trade-in value bonus.
From the Grant Fuhr Arena in Spruce Grove, this is Graham Construction Spruce Grove Saints Hockey on the Saints Radio Network.
Back inside the broadcast booth, 1-1 midway through the first. Brandon Ewan-Cheshin alongside Tyler Roke. We get another look here at the Peckford goal. Clausen down low, out front for Ryan Peckford. He blows that above the glove of Charleston. Almost got it, in fact. A big goal for Spruce.
Huge goal. Obviously, Ryan Peckford, the offensive leader for this team. Some guys lead with being physical, some guys lead being vocal. Ryan Peckford obviously just leads by the offensive example that he sets for the rest of the team. And right there, the team needed a little bit of a lift, a little bit of a spark, and he's able to generate that goal to get the game back even here before the end of the first period.
Face off to the right of Matt Davis. Scramble draw picked up by Spruce. Schaffler near side for Peckford. Ryan Peckford lifts that down inside the O-zone. Racing down low is Gamache. Japshin up the near side boards. Connors throws it up ahead looking for a streaking Justin Ross. Hits something in the back of the skate as it's sent back down inside the Bandit zone. Ganging back, leaves that for Peckford. Peckford around the circle at the blue line now. Throws that to Trentum. Trentum down low looking for it. Yep, weird bounce as it comes to Schaffler, far side. Down low, Ganging back. Peckford walks in, shoots, blocked in front, and then stopped by Charleston. Peckford back to the blue line, and Schaffler had to leave his post as Hughes flips that just inside the Saint zone. Hughes, sharp angle shot, stopped by Davis. Rebound sitting there, picked up by Peckford, then carried out by Mitchell on the near side. Yeah, Mitchell down the ice. In the corner, stops up, being watched by Paluch. High slot, Schaefer comes in, shoots, scores! His first goal in the AJHL. He gets it against the mighty Brooks Bandits. Reed Schaefer beats Charleston glove side, 2-1 Spruce.
Great start for the kid here. He's able to score his first AJHL goal, and it is a big one. Able to generate a good opportunity off a turnover, and great puck movement by the Saints, and Schaefer's the recipient of a great pass right in the slot, and he's able to bury one home off the left post and in.
Reed Schaefer with his first in the AJHL as he beats Charleston right above the pad, right below the glove. A good shot from 39 blue. Jake Lee throws that down the ice. Davis way out of his net, throws it up ahead. Found Jackson wide, he'll dump it right back down low. Weird bounce as that hit the Zamboni gate, came right through the crease. Lucky enough, didn't go inside the net. Clausen down low middle, Hall in the backhand, couldn't get a shot off. Clausen far corner, works his way down low, out in front, back to the blue line. Shin-long shot tipped right on by Byro, just went wide as Clausen has it. Clausen back to the top, Edwards, one-timer blocked up by Krieger as he now has it on the far side. He'll chip that to the middle. Jake Lee down the ice, stops up, goes to the middle, can't get a shot off as he's checked by Edwards. Lair up the far side boards. Ethan Lund caught the shaft of Popowich. Puck goes down low. Popowich chasing, fighting on the attack now as well. Give away though to Nick Lair. Lair down low in front, backdoor, scores! Sam Popowich in front, puts that one in. 3 unanswered goals for the Saints as they're on top 3-1.
Continue to pour it on, and the Sweet 16, Sam Popowich is able to get another one here, and carries on the tradition of Schaefer score and now Popowich. And I gotta say, Brandon, there's a little bit of a burr under the saddle of the Saints here tonight. I have not seen them forecheck teams like this in a long time, generating turnovers from the best team in Canada. Nick Lair puts it into a spot. Sam Popowich just does the rest, taps it past Charleston, and we got a 3-1 hockey game here.
3 goals on 9 shots for the Saints. Peckford, Schaefer, and now Popowich on the board tonight. And you're right, the forechecking. I haven't seen that since, the 17-18 championship run.
And you really haven't seen the Saints play much with a dump and chase, but tonight they've been using it to a T, making the defenders from Brooks turn, and they're using their speed to get into some real good spots.
Here comes Lair looking for more. Top of his own, Ganging back, lets it go, falling. Catches the stick, goes up and out of play. That's been the trend here tonight. There's a lot of openings in the high slot of the Brooks zone.
I find that they're really moving the puck south to north quite a bit, and there's a lot of, like you just said, there's a lot of openings. Seems that they're kind of catching Brooks, maybe overcommitting to the back check, getting a little bit too low and creating some seams to the high areas of the ice and being able to generate some real good chances on Charleston here tonight.
Face off to the left of Charleston. Japshin off the draw, up the far side. Throws it up the middle. Pappas couldn't quite control. Chisholm follows up. Sends the puck down low. Davis over to Trentham, up the wall. Peckford off the glass, out to center. Picked up by Taylor McCarr. Left side, Japshin, cross ice feed looking for Wyatt. That pass missed as Atchison sends that to the Brooks blue line. Goes off Gengenbach and into the Bandit bench.
Yeah, just to go back to the forecheck, you know what, I don't think, I mean, you've obviously seen all the games this year, Brandon, but I haven't seen a game where the Saints have really been committed to putting pucks into the opposite corner, making the defenders turn, going all the way down to the goal line, turning their back to the up ice. And I think that's a big, big recipe for success against these skilled Brooks Bandits defenders. If you got to make them turn and turn their back up ice, you're going to be able to generate some changes of direction, and obviously not having the ability to transition the puck as fast as they usually do.
That puck actually goes into the crowd despite the much necessary safety netting here at the Grand Sphere.
Souvenir.
Doesn't work there. I love that safety netting. Wyatt off the draw. Gave that to Schaefer. Here he comes. Schaefer throws it down inside the O-zone. Far corner trying to chuck it out in front. That caught the skate of Japshin as McCarr goes cross ice for Wyatt. Wyatt up the near side, checked by Cooley. Good back check from him as Schaefer gets that just inside the O-zone. Mitchell now on the attack. Japshin in his own zone. Up the far side wall. Gave that right to Schaffler. Loden Schaffler trying to go to the middle for Adam Hall. That was picked off by Pappas, but then regained by Hall. Pocket the Brooks blue line. Japshin off the glass just outside of the Brooks zone. McCarr pinned by Hall, and now McCarr gets free, throws that back to Jackson Wyatt. Wyatt up the far side, gives that right to Edwards. Edwards, D-to-D, Chin, up the near side. Hall on a tee for Byro, here he comes. Just too far ahead of him as Jackson Wyatt plays him well, gets the puck out of harm's way. Krieger off the boards, out to center, grabbed by Ethan Edwards. Edwards right at the St. forward gate, takes a bump, puck comes to the middle. Lee left side for Paluch. David Paluch sends that down inside the Saints. Another weird bounce as Davis throws it up the far side wall. Kept in at the blue line by Paluch. Puck down low. Edwards for Spruce. Up the near side. Seth fighting. Inside the O-zone now. Fighting works his way down low. Puck poked off his tape by Arrigo. Fighting for it down low. Fighting in the far corner. Checked by Arrigo. Lee and Popovich also in there as the puck comes down low. Paluch, near side corner, up the wall, Hernandez, back to Lee. Jake Lee off the glass, kept into the blue line by Atchison. Atchison, still battling for it, puck sitting there, picked up by Peckford. Peckford, down low, toe drag move, lost his stick, drew a call, but meanwhile, Atchison in on goal, and look out there. Here's Charleston with a beautiful glove save on the Saints defenseman, but a power play coming up here.
Very uncomfortable territory for Logan Atchison as he comes down the pipe right down Broadway and tries to go forehand back and makes a nice move, but Charleston's up to the test, and looked like the Bandits player a little bit of friendly fire there as it looked like he banged his shoulder up, and kind of an awkward collision there, and it may have been a knee, or not sure what happened there, but a great save by Charleston as Atchison makes a nice move going forehand to the backhand, and the glove of Charleston's there to thwart that opportunity.
Saints to their second power play of the night. Left side, Edwards, long shot blocked in front. Edwards follows up, sweeps the puck down low. Lund, near corner, watched by Gamache. Grabbed by Mitchell, back to the blue line. Edwards, middle, Chin, down low, Cooley, far side, Dot, out in front, looking for a backdoor feed. As Charleston slides out and grabs that one. He'll hang on for the whistle. Minute 42 left on this power play.
Not a bad play there by Cooley, just to kind of throw it at the pads of Charleston, and that kind of actually just to hit the inside of the right knee of Charleston and almost kind of snuck in there a little bit.
Face off to the left of Charleston. Cooley in there against Thomas, and they're gonna draw out the puck. Saints win it. Shin sweeps that left side for Edwards. Edwards trying to go back to the middle, caught the boot of Hughes. Puck comes down low though. Up the wall again. Edwards this time couldn't hold it in as it's sent out by Connors. Chin in his own zone. Retreats all the way down low. Thomas chases as Edwards now has control. University of Michigan commit Ethan Edwards up the far side. Works his way in, interference in the neutral zone there on Chin. He goes down, and that one misses both officials' eyes. Mitchell doesn't like what he sees, goes all the way back behind his own net. Minute 5 left on this power play. Edwards behind his own net. Resets the PP breakout. Edwards up the ice, right wing side. Here comes Cooley. Chip the puck down low, throw it back to the blue line. Chin, right point. Takes his time, and then he's checked high by Thomas. That's going to be another penalty against the Brooks Bandits as Davis races off to the bench. 6-on-4. Left side for Gamache, and 2 penalties. In fact, I don't know where the Bandits particularly touched the puck, but nonetheless.
Calling the offside, I believe, but Thomas gets his glove up high, and it almost looked like a stick off the initial reaction, but you know what, this is a huge 5-on-3, and that goes without saying. Saints got a 5-on-3 for 44 seconds, a minute 10 left in the first period. You can really put the screws to the Brooks Bandits here if you're able to pop one. There you can see Chin just kind of makes a little move, tries to go to make a little move, and for sure Thomas's stick looks like it comes up high, and he's fortunate to just get a roughing call there, and be a real big opportunity for the Saints to try and capitalize on here.
5-on-3, 40 seconds. Trentum down low, fighting. Wheels his way around the circle. Fight drops it off. Peckford walks in, shoots, looking for a tip. That one was blocked by Lund, and the Saints now are getting a high sticking call. And
slams the head back, and he's fine. He doesn't even take a stick. May have caught the visor, but yeah, there you go. That's a reactionary call. The official doesn't actually see the stick there. Might have caught him in the visor, and unfortunately, again, you kind of just throw away a really good opportunity on the power play, and that's twice already in the first period. You're up 3-1, but you do not want to give away these opportunities in a game against a team of this caliber.
So we'll go 4-on-3. 4-on-3 for 25 seconds, and then 4-on-4 for the end of the period. Here comes Fightin on the far side. Fightin works his way down low, backhand, and that one sent up and out of play by Pierce Charleston. We're going to get a look here at the high sticking call, and you can make your own assumptions at home, but I'm not sure that this stick actually catches Ethan Lund up top.
It didn't touch him. But you know what, the officials in kind of behind the play, he doesn't actually see the contact, but the stick does come up. It's there. The head goes back, and obviously he's got to err on the side of caution and make the penalty call.
Far side, Nick Lair down low for Fightin. His stick's held up by Jake Lee. Nothing there as Lair has it down the far corner. Lair back to the top. Edwards walks in, fakes the shot. Left side, Peckford, backdoor. Lair just missed it. Wide open cage, and it was just poked out of his reach. Bandits will ice it because it's now 4-on-4, and what a chance for Nick Lair in front. Good patience by Edwards. Good look from Peckford, and Nick Lair just missed the tap-in. Great
look, and unfortunately just one of those ones that he was not able to get enough wood on it. Puck goes down to Peckford. He makes the look across, and you know what? If Fightin doesn't touch that one, that's a wide open net for Nick Lair, unfortunately.
Left wing side of Charleston, the face-off picked up by Cooley. 10 seconds left in the first frame. Schoffer lets it go. Stopped by Charleston. Rebound for Bodnarchuk, and he couldn't pull the trigger. Bodnarchuk to Cooley. 2 seconds left. Bodnarchuk one-timer pinballing. Puck goes wide, and that will do it for the opening 20 here in Spruce. Bandits open the scoring, but the Saints get 3 back. Peckford, a big one, and then the 2 16-year-olds. Reed Schaefer with his first in the AJ, and then Sam Popowich moments later makes it 3-1 after 1. And Tyler, we talked about it. That might be one of the better periods we've seen the Saints play in a long time. I completely agree. You could see that they had a real sense of urgency. They were deliberate with the puck. Every time they got across the red line, they were either going to have a zone entry, or they were put it into a spot where they were going to win a race to it. And obviously the Saints possess a ton of skill and speed, just like their opponents here tonight. And anytime you're able to make those defenders, like we've been talking about, make those defenders turn, pivot, turn their back to up ice,
you're going to be able to generate a good forecheck, especially with the speed that the Saints do possess. And overall, if you're the coaching staff, you're happy with that first period, but you're only a third of the way there. And Brooks has not gone undefeated for the number of games that they have with by just giving up after a period of play and being down a couple of goals. So you got to look towards making some adjustments. You obviously, like we had mentioned a little bit in the first earlier on, when you're giving up those power plays, you can't do that against these guys, right? You got to be able to generate at least one or two good scoring opportunities per power play, create some energy and some positive momentum going on your side. But overall, very, very good period by the Saints, and I agree with you, Brandon. Probably one of the best ones I've seen them play all season.
We'll step aside here from the Grant Fear Arena. Saints up 3-1 after one. Graham Construction Saints Hockey on the Saints Radio Network.
Sawmill Prime Ribbon Steakhouse is a locally owned and operated organization or business or restaurant established in 1976 by Tom Goodchild. We're very proud to be part of Alberta and what we deem as Alberta's own steakhouse. As a brand, the Sawmill has always believed in supporting, in giving back to the community, businesses in the areas primarily that we serve guests within. From our support of Alberta agriculture, the purchase of our Alberta beef products has garnered us the reputation of being Sawmill's own steakhouse. For the past 2 years, we've been sponsored with the Spruce Grove Saints and value very much and learn to value the contributions that sports makes to the different communities, in particular this one. This relationship is very much a partnership which we treat with respect and trust, and we're all here for the betterment of each other and and again, just give back to the areas in which we serve.
This isn't the ordinary 9 to 5. It's not always blue skies and grassy meadows, and when challenges arise, you need solutions, not excuses. At SMS Equipment, we're here when you need us. It's never too late, too far, or too complicated. When the going gets tough, we rise up for our clients. We've got your back. You have our word. Learn more at smsequip.com.
The Saints are back on the ice. It's time for the second period. This is Graham Construction Saints Hockey on the Saints Radio Network.
3-1 after one. Welcome back inside the broadcast booth. Saints lead the Bandits as Edwards was up the far side, sent down inside the Bandit zone. Quick icing here to start off the second period alongside Tyler Woke. I am Brandon Ewan Cheshin, and Woke, we talked about one of the best periods we've ever seen from the Saints in a long time in that first frame.
Yeah, and I don't think you can rest on your laurels. You know that that the team that's across from you on the ice is going to be coming just as hard, if not harder, this period as they find themselves down 2 goals in unfamiliar territory.
Rigo, long shot. That one goes wide. Weird bounce comes to Chin. Can't get it out though from the line. Hernandez lets it go. Blocked up by Ethan Edwards. Picked up now by Chin. Chin drops that back for Cam Mitchell. Here he comes. Mitchell inside the O-zone. Stops up. Mitchell in. Lets it go on his stick. Decided to turn into 2 pieces as the puck goes below the goal line. Peckford, far side. Cycles the puck down low. Chasing is Stanley Cooley. Cooley in the far corner. Back to the top. Atchison lost the biscuit. Here comes Jake Lee down the ice. Jake Lee in on goal. Can't get a shot off as he's sandwiched between Riley Bodnarchuk and Stanley Cooley. Down low, Lee trying to go back to the blue line, and Hernandez wasn't there in time as Trey Thomas steps back out. Bandits on the power play for the next 10 seconds.
Terrific back check there by Cooley to thwart that opportunity on the leading scorer for the Brooks Bandits, Jacob Lee.
Near side. Brooks power play expired. Short one. As ripping back onto the ice is Brett Trentham. Backhand from Hernandez goes off Atchison down low. Puck grab by Graham Gamache below the goal line. Gamache near side, cross ice feed, looking to find Trentham. Touch, no icing. He'll chase it down. Trentham Going against his former teammate in Jackson White. Popowich trying to rip it around and wrap it into the net. That one stopped by Charleston. Byro back to the blue line. Schaffler, long shot, that's blocked up. And then brought out by Brooks. Near side, the intended target was McIsaac. It's picked off by Edwards. He'll rip his way back in. Long shot blocker to side from Charleston. Wyatt up the near side wall. Puck goes up the wall, kept in by Adam Hall. Hall works his way down low. Wyatt now on it, as well as Popowich. He's taken down. That broken stick still sitting there as Schaffler keeps it in at the blue line. Long shot from him, doesn't get through. Blocked up in front, then swatted out to the blue line. Kept in again, this time by Edwards. James McIsaac out to center. Thomas tries to baseball it down inside the Saint zone. Lands for Schaffler. Up the far side. Hall to the middle now. Backhand bouncing puck in on Charleston. He'll steer that aside. Fighting. Popowich lets it go. That one didn't make it through. Blocked by Jackson Wyatt. Down low. Nick Lair out in front. Fighting, and that one he didn't get all of. And then it was swept wide to the far side. Puck goes way up in the air. Catches something in the roof. That'll draw the whistle. 2:25 gone in the second. 3-1 Saints lead.
You can see any 50-50 puck out there on the ice. The Saints are just like hounds. They're all over it, and it's something that's a real nice sight to see. And obviously, as we had chatted about, Brandon, you want to just continue on the amount of speed and the deliberateness with the puck and putting pucks into soft areas and making every puck turn into a puck race. And the Saints definitely have a lot more jump here as of late through the first 23 minutes in this game.
Just saw a replay of that Stanley Cooley back check you mentioned. What a back check it was. At the Bandit blue line. Brooks trying to get it down inside the Saints zone. Finally they will. Jackson Wyatt doing so as Peckford picks it up down low. Peckford near side. McCarr couldn't grab it as it's sent down low by Ethan Lund. Pappas back to McCarr. Near side corner. Watched by Bodnarchuk. Now Peckford up the wall for Gangenbach. Sweep that to the middle. Here comes Gamache down the ice. Graham Gamache had that one poked off his tape. Far side of the Brooks zone. And he's taken down. And on that far side half wall, Gangenbach doesn't like that too much as Edwards picks it up in his own zone. Off the glass all the way out looking for Ryan Peckford. That's swept aside by Tim Rigo. Back to the neutral zone. Gangenbach. Check between two Bandits. And that gets a little cheer from the Brooks bench as Edwards goes to the right side for Nick Lair. Too hot to handle as Chisholm picks it up. He'll go up the boards as Lair is
full out elbow that goes unnoticed.
Trying to be invited into the Brooks bench courtesy of Taylor McCarr. And as you mentioned, I think the arms are coming up on both sides, not with the referees, just with the players. Shin sends the puck down low. Lund way back, and now why not? As Cameron Shin is going to head off for interference. Tim Rigo checked in the neutral zone, and Schaffler will touch up.
Say what you will, that's a very, very undisciplined play by a veteran player, unfortunately, and that's what Brooks does. They're going to get under your skin. They're going to be vocal on any sort of contact, and right then and there, unfortunately, Cam Chin kind of lets his emotions get the best of him. He gets bumped, and he takes down one of the Brooks players, and a big, huge penalty kill here coming up for the Saints.
Next goal in this game is crucial. It's either 4-1 or 3-2 as Brooks heads to the power play. Their third one of the night. They're 1 for 2 so far. Hernandez, far side, chips that back to the blue line. Nobody home as the puck squirts back to the Brooks line. Rigo in his own zone up the far side of the ice. Tim Rigo into the Saints. A little toe drag shot, just missed high glove side. Rims around to reach Schaefer. Here he comes short-handed. Schaefer inside the O-zone to the middle. Throws that up ahead looking for Mitchell. That ends up in his skates as the Bandits regain control. Brooks up the far side. Hernandez inside the Saints zone. Cross ice feet. Thomas comes in, throws it towards the goal. It's blocked by Bodnarchuk as he fights for it on the near side. It's picked by Byro and sent off the glass out to the Bandit blue line. Schaefer right on Hernandez. He's got control down low. Hands that back as he's got it again on the far side. Randy Hernandez leads the Bandits in points as he sweeps that to the blue line, lands right on a tee for Clausen. Here he comes short-handed. Clausen in on goal, lets it go. Pad save from Pierce Charleston as he flashes out the right pillow. Clausen down low, still fighting for it short-handed. 47 seconds left on this Brooks power play. Behind the goal line, Brooks with the PP breakout. Near side, Braden Krieger to the middle. James McIsaac shoots that down inside the Saints zone near side corner. Schaffler watching McIsaac. 3 Saints in there as Brooks provides reinforcements off the bench too late as Hall will get it and send it out to the red line. TJ Hughes at the St. Blue line, sauces that far side, looking for McCarr. Chisholm now, top of the zone, right side, McIsaac walks in, fires, tip right on, rebound, they score! Now I'm going to say that play was...
offside by about a foot.
Yeah, but Taylor McCarr will bury that one top of the crease on the rebound, and Brooks gets another one on the power play. It's a 3-2 hockey game.
Unfortunately, Brandon, like we had talked about, the unforced errors, and here it is. You can see the player on the far side. Clearly offside by about 6-8 inches, unfortunately for the Saints. And obviously that's, to the naked eye that may seem onside, but unfortunately, again, as we talked about, Brandon, the unforced errors, the retaliatory penalties, those types of things, that's 2 penalties. The chin penalty turns out to be a power play goal. The too many men turns out to be a power play goal, and you got a 3-2 game here.
Taylor McCarr with his first goal of the season. Sneaks one in on the rebound on Matt Davis. 3-2 hockey game in the middle now. Tip right on, courtesy of Ross. That one's blocked to the side by Charleston. Matt Davis down low. Atchison looking for it. Bondarchuk as well as the puck swept down low. Bondarchuk behind his own net up the far side. Gangenbach throws it up the wall. Peckford will skate into it. Peckford in a fierce puck battle there with Sean Chisholm as the puck is now in control of the Brooks defense. Up the far side. Trentum checks his man Ross. Puck squirts down low. Krieger on the attack in the far corner. Up the wall, kept in by Japshin. Krieger fighting for it down low. Popovich right on top of him. Krieger throws it out in front. Hernandez below the goal line now to the near side corner. Hernandez cycles it down low for Jake Lee. Lee in the corner out front. Japshin lets it go through traffic, blocked up by Trentum. Rebound grabbed by Schaffler and moved out of the Saint zone all the way down the ice. And that is going to just be icing against Spruce Grove. .13:09 left in the second period. Bandits got the lone goal in this frame so far. Taylor McCarr on the power play. Shots 14-10 in favor of Spruce Grove. Face off to the left side of Matt Davis. Juan back to the blue line. Krieger, long shot blocked up by Schaffler. He'll backhand that off the glass out to the red line where it's picked up by Peckford. Peckford up ahead looking for Byro. Puck squirts down low. Him and Rigo battling in the far corner. Tim Rigo now behind his own net up the near side. Rigo, his own blue line in front of the Saint bench, gains the red line, chips out ahead, lands for Byro. He'll leave it to Schaefer, who sweeps that to the Brooks blue line. Cooley trying to go to the middle. Puck poked to the high slot, up the far side now. Jake Lee will muscle that down inside the Saint zone. Davis sends that over, as you might have heard. Mitchell up ahead looking for Cooley. That's picked off. Lee down low near side corner behind that. Throws it out in front looking for Hernandez. Ran out of real estate, couldn't get a good shot off. Cooley up the near side, throws it through the middle, off Lee, comes back to Edwards. Edwards in his own zone, creates some time for himself. Up the right wing side for Cooley. Throws it along for Reed Schaefer. Schaefer chasing Jackson Wyatt. Mitchell comes down low to help out. Mitchell out in front looking for Clausen. And that was just a step ahead of him. Left side, Trentum at the blue line, rims the puck down low. Chasing is Clausen near side corner. Clausen fighting for it. Puck comes up the wall, chipped down low by Mitchell, and then punched out by Brooks. Trentum, D-to-D, Schaffler, right wing side, up the board. Spyro lays it on a tee for Clausen. He can't get through Trey Thomas. He'll go far side for McIsaac. James McIsaac put that one too far ahead of him as Trentum picks it up down low. Trentum up the far side wall, race for it. Long shot from Wyatt goes wide to the short side. Fighting down low. Schaffler in his own zone chips that ahead as Byro couldn't get there. Another icing call coming up against the Saints.
It's a couple times this period. Schaffler unable to find anybody at the far line, and you can see that the Brooks Bandits have really started to play a lot more desperate and urgent hockey here this second period. And unfortunately, Brandon, I got to go back to those penalties. You take that penalty, you have full control of the game. You take a penalty away from the puck, a little bit of a selfish play, and those types of things happen. Emotions get the best of you sometimes, and unfortunately, kind of let the door back open to Brooks, and they're really pushing here now.
Rigo leaves that for Makar. Walks in, fires, blocked up by Byro and fighting. Makar now. Near side, back with it to the top of the zone it comes. Rigo, right point, long shot, tipped by his own man, Trentum, wide of the cage. Trentum couldn't get free from Pappas. Makar now down low. Taylor Makar to the right point. Rigo couldn't handle that pass as it comes out to center. Rigo up the far side wall for Taylor Makar. Makar with some speed inside the attacking zone. Makar walks in, fires. Blocked aside by Davis. Rebound pops out. Japchin tried to fire it out of midair. Then another shot. That one coming up top from Chris Pappas goes wide. Back to the blue line. Chisholm long shot. That's blocked by Schaffler. Rebound comes to Pappas. Chris Pappas lost it. Stick check by Popwich. Trentum off the glass to the blue line as that one gets by Arrigo to the Bandit blue line. Japchin up the wall. Makar goes that to the middle looking for Pappas. Didn't quite make it there as Schaffler picks it up. Schaffler fanned on the long shot as he follows up, sends the puck down low. Nick Lair near side, backhanded to the top. Atchison throws that down low. Found below the goal line by Gamache. He's checked as Japchin goes up the wall, collected by Gamache. Out front for Peckford, and he couldn't get a clean shot off. Checked by Taylor Makar. Back to the blue line. Bondarchuk drags the line left side. Atchison walks in, fires through traffic, tipped aside. Right back on it is Peckford. Near side wall, Makar. Gonna get it out of the zone, and he will. As Logan Atchison sends it right back in. Peckford now on the attack, drops it back. Gamache walks in, fires through traffic, blocked up by Chisholm. Another shot that's tipped aside by Charleston. Down low, Cooley fighting for it behind the goal line. Cooley pokes out in front, grabbed by Makar. He'll go off the glass softly down the ice to avoid the icing call.
There's a big shift by that line. Very big shift. Nice momentum change in this game here.
Cooley back inside the ozone. Long shot. Rebound there for Schaefer looking for his second. And he scores! Reed Schaefer with his second of the game. First two in the AJHL tonight. He's got the Saints back to a 2-goal lead.
Picked a hell of a night to do it. He doesn't give up on the rebound. He uses that long reach and does not give up on the puck. And like I just said, just before that, a great shift by Peckford, Cooley, and Gamache, and Lair was out there for a little while. You just see he just doesn't give up on it, and Charleston's left leg pops it in, and the Brooks Bandits are pleading their case here, and unfortunately that's not going to come off the board, and we got a 2-goal lead here for the Spruce Grove Saints.
If you're watching on Hockey TV, we'll take another look at the replay, and there's the second poke from Schaefer, but the puck was always loose.
It was, and you know what? The official was it was in good shape here, in good spot. Whipped around the net, and that's, you know what? That's a good goal.
And right off the draw, Connors goes after Schaefer. That draws a penalty. Obviously frustrated with the 2 goals he scored tonight, and the call that was just made against his goaltender. Right off the draws.
So he allows the whack, and then he calls the interference. Yeah.
Nonetheless, we'll step aside here from the Grant Fuhr Arena. Reed Schaefer has his second of the night. It's 4-2 Spruce Grove, Graham Construction, Saints Hockey on the Saints Radio Network.
Hey Saints fans, it's me, Tyler Buns, down here at Grove Dodge. The Saints are back for another exciting season of AJHL hockey, and Grove Dodge is thrilled to be there every step of the way. When you're not cheering on the Saints, make sure to stop by Grove Dodge to receive the best deals on new and used inventory in the Parkland County. Be sure to mention the Saints also to receive a $500 additional trade-in value bonus.
From the Grant Fuhr Arena in Spruce Grove, this is Graham Construction Spruce Grove Saints Hockey on the Saints Radio Network.
4-2 Saints midway through the second period here from the Grant Fuhr Arena. Brandon Ewan-Cheshin alongside Tyler Woke. One more look here at this penalty. Saints to the power play. To the penalty kill. As the interference call was against Reed Schaefer. Far side, Edwards digging for Krieger in there. Thomas up the wall. Now Lee for Hernandez. Couldn't catch it on his forehand. He'll go to the corner. Down low, Lee. For Chin. Edwards looking for it. Near side wall. Cooley will get free and send the puck all the way down the ice.
Great job. And you know what? This is a big penalty kill for the Saints. Obviously, the score line, but just for a little bit of morale, you got to make sure, you know what, you kill off, you get up 2 goals. You want to make sure you carry over that lead and get through a big kill here.
Far side corner, fighting, racing there along with Krieger. Bodies crashing. Atchison grabs it and sends it all the way down the ice. Bandits are 2 for 4 tonight on their power plays. Hernandez, near side, sent down inside the Saint zone by Thomas. Davis will ice it himself as he goes off the glass and down the full 200.
Always a nice to have a guy back there that can move the puck that way, and a great play by Davis, and he sends it 200 feet down the other end.
Bandits back with it. They got 45 seconds left on this power play. McIsaac, the neutral zone, throws that back. Hughes far side, Pappas inside the attacking zone. Throws the puck down low, around it goes and all the way down. The Saints have one of their better penalty kills of the game.
Just not allowing any time for the Brooks Bandits to set up in the formations that they like to run their set plays off of. So real good job here so far through the first minute and a half.
Sean Chisholm down inside the Saint zone, far side corner. Pappas back to the top. Faking that shot is Hughes. Now he'll fire it. It's blocked up and once again sent down the ice. That's going to do it for this Bandit power play. Schaefer back on the ice. Long stretch pass intended for Makar. He's tangled up with Bondarchuk as they both go down on the far side half wall. Atchison trying to go up the wall. He'll feed that down low looking for Gangenbach as Pappas converges. Gangenbach now to the middle. Gamache. In the neutral zone, left side looking for Peckford. He's offside. Saints got a tag up. Lucky enough, don't touch it as Hernandez gains control for Brooks. Hernandez up the near side as pocket pick from Peckford as him and Makar get tangled up right in front of the benches. Puck not moving. Stuck right at the red line. And now it comes free to the far side. Atchison races over there. Will gain the red line and poke the puck down low. Charleston rims it around near side. Stopped by Peckford, but it comes right to Pappas. He'll skid it out near side. Pappas sends it down inside the Saint zone. Davis around the near side board. Gordon Schaffler up the far side looking for Peckford. That one missed as well. As Rigo sends that back to the red line. Trenton for Peckford, tipped inside the Bandit zone. Hernandez to the middle looking for Jake Lee. That one also missed as Schaffler goes up the right side this time. Mitchell to the middle for Trentum, right side for Cooley, and up ahead for Schaefer. He's tripped up entering the zone. And Rigo will grab the puck behind the Brooks net. Saints keeping it at the blue line. Cooley will backhand that down low to the far corner. Racing is Schaefer along with Rigo. Battling for it to the right side of the Brooks net as they both go down. And Brooks has the puck up the near side. Chisholm, now Jake Lee. Works his way in, checked by Edwards. Now Byro back the other way. Right side for Adam Hall. He's in the middle, had it poked off his tape. Courtesy of Ethan Lund. Lund up the far side, can't get it out as Edwards fires a long one towards net. That one misses wide. Byro, near side wall. Cycles it down low for Adam Hall. Hall back to Byro. He'll walk out, fire, that's blocked. Krieger looking for it. Clausen as well as he'll send the puck back below the goal line. Rigo picks it up again for Brooks. Off the glass, out to center. Bounces down for Riley Bondarchuk. He'll go D to D. Atchison up ahead. Here comes fighting inside the attacking zone. Fighting in on goal, trying to let it go. A diving poke check from Rigo. Got it off his tape. Now breakaway feed intended for Connors. Never got through as Fighting ended up scoring a goal with his body. Atchison down low. Up the left side for Fighting, trying to tangle up his man. Ethan Lund read that and will send it down inside the Saint zone. Davis, near side for Bondarchuk. Riley Bondarchuk up the ice for Lair. Nick Lair, right wing side for Popovich. That one just a step ahead of him as he pokes it down inside the O zone. To the middle. Connors leaves that for Ross. Ross up the ice. Cuts to the far side, lets one go. Easily sticked aside by Davis. Trentum around to Schaffler. Loden Schaffler lifts that up in the air, looking to find Popovich at the red line. Sliding Jackson Wyatt. Stopped it for the time being, now Fighting on the attack. Right side, Lair, long shot blocked up. Lair converges down low, the near side corner. Puck picked up by Reeves. He'll skid it out himself. Reeves up the near side in front of the Brooks bench, sends the puck down low. Davis throws it around to the far side. Ganging back. Cross-ice feed for Fighting, right on the tape. Fighting up ahead now. Here comes Peckford. In on goal. Peckford shoots. Stopped by Charleston. And the rebound still sitting there. He thought he had it covered. And the play will continue. Ganging back. Trying to go back to the blue line. He's tripped up, and that's 2 in about 20 seconds that the fans don't like here at the Grant Fear. Up the right side. Here comes Brooks the other way. Phillips trying to converge. Chin meets him and gets the puck below the goal line. Edwards right in front. It comes. Almost caught Thomas. It's picked up by Graham Gamache. Gamache right side for Peckford. Peckford works his way down low. Checks his man. Puck comes around the far side wall. Edwards couldn't hold the line. Here comes the Bandits. Phillips on the right side, and Edwards drew the call down low. That's why we got the whistle. Trey Thomas heads off for roughing. Saints to the power play.
This is one that you got to make them pay, right? You got to say that those two power play goals that Brooks scored were on very retaliatory and selfish plays. You know, the too many men, the trip at center ice, and obviously Thomas takes that one. You got to make them pay. You got to bury one here before the end of the second period, and you know what? Extend this lead a little bit and try to pace yourself even more ahead of this strong Brooks club.
Off the draw, puck goes all the way down the ice. Davis will set things up and play that over to Tanner Clausen. Clausen up the near side through the neutral zone. Tanner Clausen throws the puck down low. Brooks can't exit it. Second chance, and that's also kept in by Trentham. They send the puck back down the far line as now it's sent out by Brooks. A race for it back to the Saints zone as Trentham just beats out Jake Lee. Near side, Lair throws it back down low. Trentham sets things up for Clausen. Tanner Clausen, once again, back for Fightin. Seth Fight up the right wing side, throws the puck down low, back on his tape, on a short out in front for Popovich. That's picked off as the Bandits send the puck all the way down the ice once again. Davis chucks it up ahead for Coulson, ganging back. Left side, Adam Hall cuts to the near side of the ice. Hall inside the O-zone. Hall walks in, fires, that just missed. Glove side, rebound, pops right back out, and Hall couldn't get a good shot off that. Far side corner, Peckford upended as the Bandits once again will send it down the ice. Ryan Peckford throws all of his equipment off as he took that one way upstairs in the chops, and once again Brooks down the ice.
Didn't look like a cross check to the face at all from up here, but we'll let that one slide, I guess.
Down low, Schaffler leaves that for Mitchell. Mitchell down the ice, works his way in left side. Mitchell all the way down low behind the goal line. Cam Mitchell to the half wall for Byro. Couldn't handle that one as Schaffler grabs it in the neutral zone. Hall, right side, Byro sends the puck down low as it lands for Japshin. He'll go all the way down the ice. That will do it for the St. Power play. Edwards behind his own net, minute 10 left here in the second. Up the right side, Cameron Chin through the neutral zone. Chin sends the puck just inside Bandit territory, bounces around, lands on the stick of Gamache. Then it's poked off, sent back to the St. Blue line. A race for it as Chin gets there just in time, dealing with Krieger. Braden Krieger pinballs that towards the cage. It will land in the catching mitt of Matt Davis. He'll hang on for the whistle.
Yeah, you could definitely see Ryan Peckford in some serious distress on the bench. He's got the towel up to his face and looked like he might have took one in the teeth here. And you can definitely see play makes the play. I think it might actually have been the puck, unfortunately, that it popped up. And unfortunately, he takes that one. Looks like it was right in the teeth. Yeah, it was the puck. It was not the stick. The stick did come up after, but unfortunately for Peckford, he takes the puck up high.
Popovich trying to go up the near side boards. Blair will help it out to the Bandit zone. Jackson Wyatt racing back. Wyatt throws it up the ice, lands for Randy Hernandez. Hernandez inside the Saint zone on the far side. Hernandez down low, drops it back for Chisholm, and he couldn't get a good shot off. And the one that he did get off went wide. Popovich off the boards all the way down the ice. That'll be icing here against Spruce with 15 left to play in the second period.
Gotta make sure you bear down on this face-off here. You don't want to give them any chances here late in the period. And overall, it's been a very well-played period, Brandon. Unfortunately, for the one, other than the one PK goal that you give up, but overall, real good, strong effort. And anytime you can limit this Bandits team to 13 shots in 2 periods, you're playing a pretty good game.
Off the draw, puck down low. Chisholm trying to center it. He's watched by Logan Atchison in the far corner. Lair now with it. He'll burn out the rest of the time on the clock. And that will do it for 40 minutes here from the Grant Fear. Saints get 1, Bandits also get 1, 4-2 after 2. Thoughts on the middle frame?
I'm just upset that there's only 20 minutes left of this game. These teams have gone toe-to-toe here tonight, and you know what? I think the tale of the game is the fact that the Brooks Bandits have been able to generate two goals on their power play, and unfortunately, those are the only 2 markers that they've got against the Saints here tonight. But overall, really, really pleased with the way that the Saints have played the first 40 minutes and have a lot of hop, and guys are really moving their feet and getting in on the forecheck, and just goes to show they are a very tough team to play when there is a lot of speed and they're moving their feet and getting in on pucks and being hard on the body. So it's you know what, you're only 2/3 of the way there. You still got 20 minutes, the most important 20 minutes of the game, as you saw yesterday, where Drayton Valley did hold a 3-goal lead late into the second half of the 3rd period and were unable to hold on.
4-2 Spruce after 2 here from the Grant Fear Arena. Graham Construction Saints Hockey on the Saints Radio Network.
The Saints are back on the ice. It's time for the 3rd period. This is Graham Construction Saints Hockey on the Saints Radio Network.
Back inside the broadcast booth as we take a look here at the 3rd period highlights, and was maybe the one that may or may not have been offside, but nonetheless, 4-2 Spruce. They lead the Brooks Bandits after 2 periods of play. Brandon Winchester alongside Tyler Woke. As we are underway in period number 3, tucked up down inside the Saints zone. Davis sets things up for Ethan Edwards. Edwards up the near side boards. Schaefer up the wall, kept in by Wyatt as the puck rims back down low below the goal line. Chin behind his own net, lost it out in front. McIsaac, a chance. That was partially blocked as it went wide. Thomas rims it around near side corner. McIsaac, another shot, that one he fanned on as it's picked up by Cooley, handed off to Schaefer and sent just outside the Saints zone. Thomas overskated that one. Edwards up the far side of the ice. Check was Mitchell as that evades the icing call. Down low, Japchin. Up the near side of the ice. Japchin up ahead. Randy Hernandez. Inside the Saint zone, trying to toe drag around Trentham. That caught him in the skates as the puck comes back out to center. Japchin left side for Rigo. Up the ice, that one caught the skate of Jordan Byro. Puck comes down low. Japchin, far side. Hernandez to the middle for Jake Lee. He'll dump that down on Matt Davis. Davis fanned on it, gave it away, and nearly putting that one inside the cage was Krieger. Up the near side. Clausen throws it inside the attacking zone, picked up by Rigo. They'll bring it back up the neutral ice. Rigo, left side. Hernandez, pocket pick by Bondarchuk. Here comes Peckford now in a cage. Peckford down the ice. Toe drag, shot stopped by Charleston as he catches that one with his blocker. And you got a little bit of an injury report there. Paul Biznasty would like what you're about to say.
Yeah, spitting chicklets. Ryan Peckford down one, possibly two teeth after taking that errant puck in the second period, which originally it looked like he may have taken a stick, but it was definitely a puck. And now he's sporting a cage. Probably hasn't worn a cage since his bantam days on this rink here playing for Pack.
Last time would have been St. Albert Raiders midget triple for a little bit.
See, I got a fact check. Yeah, that's what you're here for. A little accountability.
He came back for 2 games, wore a cage, then he went right to Victoria, so it wasn't long. But yeah, it was 5 years ago, probably the last time he wore a cage. Near side half wall. Gamache back to the top. Atchison long shot. That one blocked up by the glove of Reeves. Gangenbach trying to throw that back to the blue line. Catches Peckford. He's got it now. He'll backhand it down low. Gangenbach. Wheels below the goal line. Taken down courtesy of Reeves. Puck picked up by McCarr. Up the near side wall. Chisholm throws that back to McCarr. Pocket pick by Peckford. He's back inside the attacking zone. Peckford cuts to the middle. Stick check by White. Another shot from Fighton. Big rebound off the pad of Charleston. And it's collected by Pappas. Chris Pappas inside the Saint zone, stops up far side. He'll send the puck down low. Edwards behind his own net, cycles that around for Cameron Chin. He'll go to the middle. Nick Lair, cross ice feed looking for Popowich. Caught him in an awkward position as the puck picked up by the Bandits. Japchin left side for Lund. Up the ice, that goes off the stick of Fighton up and into the rafters.
This is going to be a sprint to the finish here. You got 17 and a half minutes left, and both teams are going toe-to-toe, trading blows, and you know what, Peckford with a great shot. I don't know if we have a replay of it, but he comes in on that 2-on-1 and tries to go high blocker on Charleston. As we've seen, that seems to be a spot that he likes to go to. You know, kind of looks off Gamache a little bit here and then snaps one. And Charleston, I don't know how he trapped that puck. Looked like it might have made a blocker save and it got trapped inside of his blocker, but a great stop there to keep his team within 2 goals here.
Yeah, there's a little bit of space there above the blocker that is just enough to hold a puck if you catch it properly. Lund up the far side, stopped by Cooley. He'll give it to Schaefer. He's got 2 tonight. Schaefer to Cooley, shoots, stopped by Charleston as he puts that one into his own glove, and then Cooley and Ross get a little tangled up. Great Schaefer though tonight, 2 goals already, looking for number 3, his first 2, mind you, in the AJ.
One of his, arguably the best game I've seen him play this season, and he's mixing it up with guys, and you know, a veteran Japchin there, kind of giving him the business in front of the net, and he's standing with him, you know, jabbering right back, and you know what, physically he's been engaged, and you know what, like we had talked about off the top of the game, on top of the broadcast, about those guys coming back from Seattle. It looks like he's got a little bit more swagger here than I've seen him play with recently this season.
Off the draw, Byro let it go. That one stung Phillips as he has the puck down the far side. Phillips gains the red line, cross corner dump. Chasing it down low is Edwards. Edwards up the near side wall for Byro, poked back down low by the Bandits. Phillips, near side corner. Trying to go to McIsaac back at the top. That catches Adam Hall and comes out to center. Japchin back for Ethan Lund. Lund off the left side of the ice, off the stick of Trey Thomas down inside the Saint zone. Bodnerchuk races back. Bodnerchuk up the near side wall. Schaefer to the middle. Here comes Stanley Cooley down the ice. Cooley in the attacking zone. Cooley still with it. Taking his time. Cooley in on goal, and he couldn't finish it off as he made every move but the last one to put it through Charleston. Bandits ice the puck. And Stanley Cooley making a move even through his own teammates' skates as he gets around everybody.
Remarkable rush there as he wheels up the ice using that speed and the quick hands and kind of attacks some space, taps a puck through Schaefer's feet here, as you can see, kind of uses him as a little bit of a pick. Sees he's got a lane, just can't get his stick around the right pad of Charleston, and a really good rush by Cooley there as he's trying to generate another opportunity for his line mates.
Face off to the right of Charleston. Scramble draw, wingers come in, it's picked up by Jackson Wyatt. Wyatt up the far side boards for Krieger. He's checked and then hammered down to the ice by Riley Bondarchuk. Atchison up the near side, Peckford. Far side, Mitchell at the far blue line has control. Mitchell drops that back for Cooley, got some speed. Works his way down low. Cooley in the far corner, back to Peckford. To the blue line now, and Loden Schaffler couldn't hold the line as he chucks that left side for Trentham. Up the wall now. Colson Gangenback, a 2-on-1. Gangenback fires, stopped by Charleston. Big rebound. He'll poke it out himself. Gangenback still with it. Throws it up the dot, looking to find Peckford. It found Jake Lee. He'll throw it back down inside the Saints zone. Lee catches Schaffler with a high twig. That one gets missed as Trentham picks it up far corner. Trentham rims it around near side. Rigo on the pinch, works his way down low. Tim Rigo, near side corner. He's checked. Puck comes up the wall. Lair throws it back down low. Schaffler races to the far corner. Loden Schaffler. Up the wall, Gamache trying to knock it down. It bounces over his twig as Reeves sends it back up the far side wall. Bouncing biscuit comes back to Schaffler. Far side pass for Popovich. They'll fire it down inside the attacking zone. Charleston gave it right to Nick Lair behind the net. Popovich now looking for it on the far side dot. That one went between his skates. Battle for it now with McCarr as Reeves comes in, picks it up, and throws it down low for Japchin. Japchin back to Reeves. He's watched by fighting up the near side wall. Japchin to Chisholm, ahead for Taylor McCarr. He'll gain the red line, fire the puck down low. Edwards looking for it. McCarr back to Chisholm. He'll walk in, fire blocker save from Matt Davis. Behind the net, bouncing puck. Everybody's looking for it. Comes out in front. Davis down. And there's Pappas taking 2 or 3 swings at that one. Couldn't get a clear shot off. Up the near side. Popovich down inside the ozone hall, just a step ahead as the Saints tag up. McCarr back to the neutral zone, hands it off for Chisholm. Stick checked by Adam Hall. Puck comes back to Bondarchuk. Bondarchuk up the near side. One hands the puck down low. Biro checked by Ethan Lund. Chisholm down low, watched by Tanner Clausen. Puck comes to Clausen. They'll throw it back to the blue line. Bondarchuk left side, Atchison, cross ice, one-timer from Hall, and then Biro backdoor. Couldn't pull the trigger either. Back to the top, Bondarchuk. Clausen walks in backdoor. Hall, and that one just jumped his tape. Hall trying to go back to the blue line. Pappas will read that and poke it out to the neutral zone. Regained by Tanner Clausen. Biro back on side as Clausen re-enters the zone. Now pinned on the far side wall. Puck picked up by Chisholm. E-stick check courtesy of Schaefer. Puck sent down inside Saints territory. Schaffler, long pass looking for Clausen. That one missed. Another icing call here against Spruce.
This high pace continues, and you can definitely see a couple things that I think that the Saints really got to be wary of. Is a stretch pass that the Brooks Bandits are undoubtedly going to start trying here, as they're going to be sending some runners up the ice. And right here, Biro just misses that one, as it's just a little bit outside of his reach. Second of all, Brandon, one thing you're going to have to really watch out for is their third guy high in the offensive zone. The Brooks Bandits are really good at opening up the other half of the ice and looking for one-timers cross ice. I know it was something that happened last year quite a bit in the championship series, and they got a lot of skill that they're able to sling that puck across the ice and one-time the puck and really generate a lot of really good opportunities off of that.
And one guy that they are missing in that respect is Corson Coolemans. He does that so well, just like he did last year in the EJHL final. Off with Team Canada Black at the U17s. 3-0 they are. All of those wins coming in overtime. Schaefer racing down to the forecheck. Him and Wyatt going at it. Mitchell comes in to help out. Puck pops way up in the air. Lands behind the Brooks net. Mitchell digs it free. He's in the far corner. Mitchell around the circle, back to the blue line. Shot for a pinball. Stopped and held by Pierce Charleston. No rebounds for Schaefer sitting on the doorstep.
And again, Reed Schaefer getting in the mix right in front of the net. How did Team Black do? Are they in the final tomorrow?
I believe so, yes. That one is taking place later on this afternoon while this one started. And there's the high stick on Schaffler, Jake Lee. Face off to the left of Charleston, 13:02 left. In the third period, Saints on top 4-2. At the blue line, Gamache keeps it in, throws the puck down low. Gangenback chasing to the far corner, and a call way behind the play. Coming up against the Brooks Bandits and Jake Lee for interference on Brett Trentham. Saints heading to the power play.
Didn't see what happened there, Brandon. I was watching the puck get rimmed there below the goal line, and the Brooks Bandits bench giving it to Brett Trentham, and you know what? Here we go again. Here's an opportunity. Here's the penalty and a clear interference. Stick right to the back and knocks Trentham down. And this is one you need. This is one that you have to bury. You got to bear down and finish it off here.
Face off to the left of Charleston. Puck poke down low. Back to the blue line now. Chin holds it in. Linesman desperately trying to exit the zone as Mitchell picks it up down low. Mitchell sweeps that below the goal line, hits the stick, goes up and out of play. Face-off should stay inside the zone.
You can see these two teams play a very similar style, and obviously it shows up on the PK. Any team that's worth their weight is always going to be very, very aggressive. Anytime there's a bobble puck, the guy's got his back turned to the inside of the ice, they're going to be hopping all over you. And right there was that case as Chin was unable to kind of corral that puck as it was kind of short-sided him into the feet.
Near side, Edwards throws that to the half wall. Gamache trying to go back to Edwards. That one catches Krieger. He'll go all the way down the ice. Minute 35 left on this power play. Mitchell with the PP breakout, swings near side in his own zone. Mitchell to the neutral zone, works his way in far side. Mitchell down low below the goal line, flips it back to himself. Back to the top, Edwards drags right side, Chin walks in, fires through traffic, and Charleston's able to make the save and hang on for the whistle.
Looks like Cooley take a stick to the midsection there. Unfortunately, real good puck movement east to west, gets to Chin. Chin kind of hangs on to it for a split second, waiting for some traffic to get to the front of the net, and unfortunately it just doesn't arrive. And Charleston's able to take that one in the Bandit crest and cover up for a whistle here to his left side.
23-15, the shots in favor of Spruce. They're up 4-2. At the line, Schaffler drags, fires, that's blocked up. Far side, Byro with control. Throws that to Adam Hall. Cross ice feed, Peckford. Top of the zone looking for a tip from Gangenbach, who was about at his shoulder level. Tough to do so as McCarr picks it up and fires it all the way down the ice. Davis. Lots of time here as Peckford swings back and picks up the biscuit. Peckford up the ice to the neutral zone. Ryan Peckford near side. Works his way and chucks the puck down low. McCarr around behind the net, rimmed up and over Byro and all the way down the ice. .30 seconds left on this power play. Matt Davis sets things up for Gangenbach. Colson Gangenbach up the ice, cuts back to the middle. Gangenbach inside the ozone, right side for Byro. Back to the blue line, Peckford. Left side, one-timer, Schaffler just missed, back the other way. Byro down low, behind the net, throws it out in front. Nobody there but white jerseys as Krieger will pick it up, hand it along to Jackson Wyatt. Wyatt inside the ozone, sharp angle shot, throws it backdoor looking for Thomas. He was tangled up courtesy of Loden Schaffler as Jake Lee steps back on the ice. Saints unable to convert on that power play. Popowich over the red line, sends the puck down low, 10:40 left in the third, 4-2 Saint lead. Lair, near side corner, gets free, top of the zone, fight, lets it go! And Charleston makes the save, rebound sitting there, they bang away, Charleston another stop. Whistle goes. Net is on.
I think the official may have lost sight of the puck there, and real smart play by Sam Popowich through the neutral zone there. Kind of gets that pass a little bit flat-footed, puts it softly into the cross corner, and they're able to generate a real good forecheck and a real good look for fighting as he's able to walk right down Main Street.
Face off to Charleston's right, one back to the blue line. Bodnarchuk, long shot, stick aside by Charleston, fighting tangled up in front by Krieger. Lair down low for Fighting, he chased it to the far side half wall. Fighting turns around, fires the puck down low, Lair chasing. Lund reverses that for Rigo. Tim Rigo up the near side. Rigo to the neutral zone, checked by Fighting, forced to dump it ahead. Now it's picked up by Nick Lair. He'll try to get around Jake Lee. Fighting and Rigo still tangled up at the red line. Meanwhile, Bodnarchuk down low has control for Spruce Grove. Bodnarchuk up the far side wall. Popowich to the middle looking for Lair. Off his shin pads down inside Bandit territory. Reeves around to the far side for Lund. Lund up the wall, cut off by Cameron Chin. He'll send it right back inside the Bandit zone. Lund once again. D-to-D. Reeves. Cross ice up ahead of Hernandez. Look out there as Chin comes in. Schaefer picks up the puck, goes down to Cooley. They'll try to poke it down low. Goes off the skate of Lund back inside the Saint zone. Chin's got to hurry as James McIsaac is right on top of him. Edwards. Pop flies that to the far blue line. Sent ahead by Edwards. Wyatt knocked down by a high stick of Reed Schaefer, touched by the Bandits. Reeves works his way down, sends the puck behind the St. net. Davis will come out with the goal stick, stop it, and cover it for the whistle. 4-2 Saints lead Brooks midway through the third period. Graham Construction Saints hockey on the Saints Radio Network.
Hey Saints fans, it's me, Tyler Bunz, down here at Grove Dodge. The Saints are back for another exciting season of AJHL hockey, and Grove Dodge is thrilled to be there every step of the way. When you're not cheering on the Saints, make sure to stop by Grove Dodge to receive the best deals on new and used inventory in the Parkland County. Be sure to mention the Saints also to receive a $500 additional trade-in value bonus.
From the Grant Fuhr Arena in Spruce Grove, this is Graham Construction Spruce Grove Saints hockey on the Saints Radio Network.
Brandon Ewan-Cheshin alongside Tyler Woke. 4-2 Saints lead the Bandits midway through the third. And Tyler, thoughts so far in the third period?
Well, I think it's just exactly what you want to see. You don't want to have any enforced errors at the offensive blue line and allow the transitional speed of the Brooks Bandits to kind of take full effect. And you know what? Overall, it's been a really good period. And you know what? You got 9 minutes left, and you cannot even look at the scoreboard. You got to play this as a tie game and keep pushing. Make sure you're not taking any unnecessary risks that you don't have to.
Pappas lets it go from the left circle. That one pinballs wide. Down low, Makar with it. Makar back to the right point. Reeves sends that one back down low. Chisholm behind the St. cage, checked by Popowich. Back to the top. Reeves left side for wide. He'll wait now. Fire through traffic. That one's blocked up by Schaffler. Schaffler, far side wall, can't get free. Chisholm once again down low, sharp angle shot, stopped by Davis. Rebound behind the cage. Back to the top. Wyatt coming in, trying to get a shot off. He's checked by Byro as Adam Hall will skate it out. Hall gets to about the red line as the Brooks Bandits re-enter the zone. Pappas on his backhand turns and fires. That stick aside by Davis. Schaffler all the way down the ice. That ends up hitting the safety netting on the way. That'll draw the whistle.
No change allowed as that puck went straight out of the defensive zone off of Schaffler's stick. And he's had a couple of times where he's had some opportunities to make a play, and unfortunately just hasn't been able to connect with his teammates. But you know what? Overall, you got 8.5 minutes left, and you cannot focus on the end result. You got to stick to it. Every shift, you got to get out there, play it like it's your last one. All those cliches, and you know that Brooks is going to be desperate and real urgent here the last 8 minutes.
Down low, wraparound try. They score. Jake Lee on the wraparound puts it behind Matt Davis. Bandits have some serious life here. 8:12 left to play. 4-3 hockey game.
A little bit of a broken play, and Brooks is able to take advantage of the fact that the Saints weren't able to change, and they had a tired unit out on the ice. And right here, just a quick little play, drops back, catches Davis pushing to the left, and just sneaks through underneath his pad. And unfortunately, Davis is unable to seal that right pad against the ice, and we got a 4-3 game, and this is going to be a hell of a finish here.
8:12 left to go. 1-goal hockey game. Jake Lee, the Bandit captain, gets his 18th of the year. Down low up the far side wall, Krieger. Cross ice, that's blocked by Gamache as they can't get it out. Gamache inside the O-zone. Turns, tries to fire, pocket picked by Jake Lee and Tim Rigo. Lee up ahead looking for Krieger at the far blue line. That pass just missed. Davis on the far side wall. Skating into it is Gamache. Up ahead for Peckford. Peckford bouncing puck, couldn't get control as he has it now in the high slot. Turns and fires, stopped by Charleston. He's gonna hang on for the whistle.
Yeah, right here, I think the Saints just got to stem the tide a little bit. You know that this team could score in bunches on the other side, and just make sure you're doing your job. Get pucks in, get pucks out. No turnovers at 4 or 5 feet inside or outside either blue line, and make sure you're just making the smart play. If you got to punt and get a puck deep, that's what you got to do to make sure that you get this one across the finish line.
Pappas in his own zone up the far side. Throws that to the middle, McIsaac. Gave that to Edwards, he'll poke it out to center. Now wide on the far side. Up the ice, Chin. Over to Nick Lair, he'll poke it down inside the O-zone. Chasing is Seth Fighton. Japchin and Fighton battling for it below the goal line. Lair and Thomas also in there. fight and try to jam it free. Throws it out in front. Popovich couldn't get there in time as Pappas sends it up ahead for Jackson Wyatt. Blowing a tire his chin. Wyatt comes in, fires, blocker save from Matt Davis. Cooley sends that all the way down the ice. That will just not be an icing against Spruce Grove. Lund up the far side wall, cut off by Schaffler. Now Pappas with control for Brooks. Pappas, pocket pick by Schaefer. He'll poke that down inside the O-zone, chase it himself. Schaefer in the far corner. Gets him out from Stanley Cooley. Lund up the far side wall, and then Cooley checks McIsaac. Puck sitting there, poke back down low. Lund, near side. Thomas, far side for James McIsaac. He's got it now. McIsaac over the St. Logo, dumps the puck down low. Davis out of his net. Leaves that for Trentum. Trentum up the ice looking for Mitchell, knocked down by a high stick of the Bandits, touched by the Saints, and we will continue. Schaefer, long shot blocker to side by Pierce Charleston. Clausen digging for it in the near side corner. Puck picked up by Ethan Lund. He'll go far side for Krieger. Krieger through the neutral zone, works his way over the St. Blue line, hands it off right side. Cross ice feed intended for Hernandez, didn't quite make it to him. As 20 and 20 go at it below the goal line. Krieger now in the far corner, watched by Byro, back to the blue line. Hughes waits, fires a long one, that's blocked up by Byro, and then brought out by Clausen. Sent down inside the Brooks zone. Reeves up the far side wall, cut off by Bodnerchuk. Saints onside. Not quite. As Haldane cleared the zone in time. Bodnerchuk couldn't enter. Krieger fires it down inside Saints territory. Near side, Hernandez throws it down low. Krieger in the far corner. Grabs that for Brooks, throws it down low. Jake Lee trying to go back to the blue line. That's picked off by Gangenback, who legs at the zone. Gangenback up the far side looking for Peckford. That one missed. And we'll go down for icing against Spruce Grove.
A little bit of a tired unit out here, and I'm not sure, I don't know if Brown calls a timeout here or not. I don't think he will, but you know what, this is a big face-off here coming up, and like we said, you got to make sure we stem the tide here and don't give up any of those grade A opportunities. And again, you can see how well Brooks spreads the ice. They move the puck east to west so well, and they pass the puck so hard, and it's very tough to contain them.
Jobshin down low, checked by Cameron Chin. He's off the glass all the way down the ice. Bouncing puck rolls into the Brooks zone. Peckford in the far corner. Trying to go up the wall, cut off by Pappas. He'll go to the middle for Japshin. Japshin up the far side boards, almost knocked down by Pappas. Bouncing puck sits there as Makar sends it down inside Saints territory. Trentum off the glass, but now kept in by Jackson Wyatt. Puck battle just inside the Saints zone, worked out by Peckford. Japshin at the Brooks blue line. Up ahead to Pappas. Pappas wheels his way and can't get through the four Saint defenders as Trentum looks for it in the far side corner. Trentum pinned there along with Popovich as the puck comes free to the middle of the ice. Nick Lair near side, chips that around. Rigo inside the Bandit zone, picked up by London. Look out there is coming to hammer. Lund was Seth fighting. He ended up putting himself into the crossbar, and the Brooks net is way off. That'll draw the whistle here.
Ooh, big freight train coming in, and Charleston's just able to elude the safety coming through the middle in Seth fighting, and a little bit of a delay on the whistle there as they can't blow that down as Brooks is going up the ice with the puck, and as soon as the Saints touch it up, the whistle goes, and they can reset the moorings at the other end.
Face off to the left of Matt Davis. 4:04 left in the third frame. Saints on top 4-3. Here comes Reed Schaefer down the near side. Schaefer down the ice. In on goal. Can't get a shot. Goes in front for Cooley. On the doorstep. Couldn't put it home. Back to the blue. And Edwards one-timer stopped by Charleston as he makes that save without a goal stick. Saints another good chance here. Kind of pressed for another 2-goal lead.
Great job by Schaefer to use that speed and that big frame as he's able to elude that stick check there. Great job pushing that puck ahead. Nice little play here as he's able to drop it back. Charleston loses a stick on the right side of his body. That puck pops back out, and he's able to make a save as he pushes back to his left on the shot there. Nice stop, no rebound.
3:49 left in the third. Back to the blue line. Atchison takes his time, fires one through traffic, blocked by his own man Adam Hall. Clausen, sharp angle shot, that's also blocked as Hall looks for it. Clausen again trying to center it for Byro. That one hits his shin pad. Lee up the wall for Krieger. Checked by Byro, puck sent back to the high slot and it's picked up by Japchin. Far side, Krieger trying to go back to Japchin, caught the stick of Adam Hall. Hall to the middle, Byro skate to stick, back to Hall, he'll walk out, fire, scores! Adam Hall keeps the puck in at the blue line, Byro feeds him, he beats Charleston below the arm, and the Saints got a big goal late. It's 5-3 Spruce.
Great job by Hall. Protects the puck, uses that big frame, puts it to Byro, little give and go, steps to the inside, it just eludes Charleston through the old 7-hole, just inside of the right arm, and it's a 5-3 game.
Big goal for Adam Hall, his third of the season. Gets the Saints a little bit of insurance with 3:18 left to go.
Hall gets rewarded. I thought he's had a real good, strong game along the boards, winning a lot of battles, and he's finally rewarded, and it's a big, huge insurance marker here late in the third period.
Beckford down low in front, ganging back. Left side, Trentum. Down low, Gamache trying to go back to the top, picked off by McCarr. Taylor McCarr drops it back, picked off by Beckford. He's back inside the attacking zone. Beckford, far side, stick check by Lund, picked up by Chisholm. Chisholm to the middle. Rigo down the near side, works his way to the middle. Rigo, one-hand backdoor try for McCarr, he scores! Taylor McCarr gets his second of the game, and just like that, we're back to a one-goal hockey game with 2:45 left.
As we've touched on before, these guys are not going to go away, and right there, nice little move. It kind of, guy baits Trentum to the outside and kind of beats him clean to the inside, a little one-handed push. Schaffler gets beat to the far post, and unfortunately McCarr is there to tap that one home, and a nice rush by Brooks. And this, I don't know if we're close to being done here, Brandon. This is a hell of a finisher we're setting ourselves up for.
9 goals already, 2:44 left to play. Another one-goal hockey game here as the time ticks away on the big clock. Far corner, Wyatt up the wall, Hughes to the middle. James McIsaac over the St. logo, sends the puck down low. Davis out of his net, gave it away almost though. The centering attempt hit Lair's stick, went way up in the air. Down low, McIsaac, checked by Lair, now Chin in a battle with Hughes. Puck comes to the far side, Dot fighting, trying to poke it out, can't do so as Hughes goes off the glass, back down low. Chin catches it, drops it, throws it up the wall. Now it's pinned there by Thomas, sent around back for Ethan Edwards. Edwards up the middle, here comes Sam Popovich. Popovich gains the blue line, throws the puck down low, he'll it off for a change. Japchin up the near side boards, Hughes cross ice for Thomas. Trey Thomas under 2 left here in the third. Thomas, toe drag, shot blocked up by Riley. Bodnarchuk, rebound grab by Mitchell, sent out to center. Down low, Bodnarchuk back with control. Near side corner, wheels his way behind his own net. Bodnarchuk up the far side, checked by 2 Bandits. Hernandez in there, as well as Jake Lee. Near side, Atchison lifts that one all the way down the ice. Mitchell trying to beat out the icing, and he just can't do it. As Bandits will have an O-zone draw here, 1:25 left to go. 5-4 hockey game in favor of the Saints.
Needed the sweepers to hold off there for a couple of seconds. I think Papuano's going to probably call a timeout here and get his troops ready, or
wait till the last second.
He's got his crew turned around looking at the board, and yeah, there it is. He's going to get a play drawn up, and wish we could do this every night, Brandon.
That's one thing that Tyler King says on the other side that I 100% agree with. He says if we could have games like this every night in this league, how amazing would that be?
It would be, yeah, it'd be awesome. And it's obviously 2 of the top programs in in the Alberta Junior Hockey League going toe to toe, and it's a true rivalry. And all it takes is you got to just look up at the banners here and look at the banners in Brooks, and it's always fun. These 2 teams, there's not a lot of love lost between them, and I know each organization respects each other, and And, it's always fun to see these two teams lock horns.
The other thing, too, is it's unfortunate we only see the Bandits 3 times a year. In this case, usually 2. And, you like to see if there's a way to rejig that schedule to see him 6 times like we do with other teams in the north. Hernandez, high shot. Lee lets it go. Didn't get all of it.
Great block by Atchison there.
As the puck pops out to the neutral zone. Japshin to McIsaac, back down low. Atchison behind the goal line. 1:09 left in the third. Saints got a 1-goal lead. Down low in front, Lee, another chance. That one, he couldn't get through either. Stick checked, and then Ryan Peckford is going to head to the penalty box as he's going to get some sort of hooking call. And we're going to take, there's the Jake Lee chance. Good stick from Atchison. Right there, the slash on Jake Lee. He's off to the box. Ryan Peckford draws that one, exiting the zone. A big power play here. Not in terms of offensive zone, but now it's best 5-on-5 if Charleston gets to the bench.
Now, I don't know what the Brooks bench is giving it to the official about there. That's a pretty clear as day penalty, and this is almost one of those power plays that you just want to play a little keep away. You don't want to give him a single opportunity, and yeah, you can see the bench still giving it to the official. And I don't know, anytime you see that replay, that's a slash in any league. But obviously emotions are running pretty high here, and the crowd's getting into it. A smaller crowd due to the weather, but the fans who showed up here tonight are getting quite the treat.
So the Saints are on a power play right now. Charleston's going to look towards the bench as soon as the Bandits get possession. 45 seconds left in the third. Peckford throws the puck down low. Weird bounce. Ends up on the top of the net. He gave it away, though, to Seth Fight. He's going to try hold it there for as long as he can. Now Peckford with control. Back to the top. Mitchell, long shot off the side of the cage. Ethan Lund trying to pick it up. 30 seconds left to the middle. Krieger up the near side. Charleston waiting for the signal, can't go as the Saints have control. Cooley, 2-on-1, up the ice, Cooley, backdoor, Mitchell shoots, what a save from Charleston! As he comes over with the glove and robs Mitchell. 13.7 left.
This seems every whistle there's always something to say, and I'll tell you what, a very, very, very intelligent play by Cooley in front of the bench as he sees the puck's coming towards him. That's a little bit of a late change. Doesn't play the puck immediately, and it turns into a 2-on-1. And Charleston, what an unbelievable save to keep this a 1-goal game.
Best of the night for 30 White. He's faced 31 shots tonight. That was his best save. Saints win the draw. Trentum down low. Cooley gonna try hold it there. Chisholm can't find it now. Rigo up the far side boards. 5 seconds left. Mitchell with control down low. The Bandits, they're now 22-1 as the Saints hand Brooks their first loss of the season. Reed Schaefer with 2 goals, his first and second in the AJ. Saints win 5-4.
There you have it. The Spruce Grove Saints hand the Brooks Bandits their first loss of the 2019-2020 season. 5-4. They also outshoot the Bandits 31-21. Reed Schaefer, his first 2 goals in the AJHL. Sam Popovich pots one as well. A comeback led by the Brooks Bandits in that third period. Jake Lee got one. Taylor McCarr got one. Adam Hall got one in the middle. It was a pretty nice goal as well. Let Caden touch on that a little bit. But overall, a very dominant win for the Spruce Grove Saints on back-to-back nights.
Yeah, that was actually another guy who had a really good evening was Adam Hall. He played some very solid minutes for the Spruce Grove Saints, and that goal he scored in the third period was critical as it extended the lead to 5-3 and ended up giving them what they needed to win that hockey game as McCarr scored one late to make it 5-4, but the Saints held on for the win. Watching that Adam Hall goal, just a great play across the board. He's the man who holds the puck in at the blue line, catches Brooks a little bit flat-footed as they already had 3 guys pushed up ice. He's able to outposition his man at the blue line. The defenseman tries to strip him of the puck. Byro comes in to support. Nice little handoff, give and go from Byro back to Hall, and Hall steps out to the middle of the ice and just rips chips one. Maybe not the cleanest goal. A goaltender might have been able to make a little bit of a better save on that one, but it didn't matter. It was heavy enough. It got through the pads, and as a result of that, the Saints ended up going home with a win that night on top of a great performance from some of the rookies. It was nice to see a bit of a more veteran player in Adam Hall coming in and being the one who puts away the one that sent the game to its conclusion.
There you have it. The Spruce Grove Saints, they hand the Bandits their first loss of the 2019-2020 season by a final score of 5-4. Thank you for watching the rebroadcast brought to you by Thompson Brothers Construction Group. For Caden Carnowit, I am Brandon Wincheshin. Stay safe, and we'll talk to you next Friday.